In this video, we go kayaking through the beautiful Elkhorn Slough estuary, a famous place for wildlife viewing where we see seals, egrets, pelicans, and plenty of everyone's favorite sea otters. Come along with us.
Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm V.
Join us in our explorations of the central coast of California
And our adventures beyond. We're off on another little local adventure today that we thought we would film and share with you all.
We're going to go kayaking.
Yep, we're on our way down to Elkhorn Slough down in Moss Landing. It's a popular place to kayak around here. It's a big estuary that has tons of wildlife in it, like otters and egrets and pelicans and seals.
Pelicanos, our favorite. Nos encantan. We love them.
We do. We fell in love with them on our first trip to Mexico, and now we adore them. They recently came back to Santa Cruz. They leave here during the winter, so we just started seeing them a couple days ago for the first time. That's what we're heading out to do. Should be fun. It's a gorgeous day.
And I promise, no bad jokes.
If that's possible. Elkhorn Slough is located near the town of Moss Landing, halfway between Santa Cruz and Monterey. It takes its name from the native elk that used to inhabit the region. It's an ecologically diverse area that is home to hundreds of species of plants and animals, including several that are threatened and endangered. Well, we tried Monterey Bay kayaks and we didn't think we'd need a reservation, but they're fully booked.
So, wise to plan ahead next time.
So we're going to try here Kayak Connections instead. They're right next door. Hopefully they have availability.
We want to get on the water.
Kayaking is the most popular way to explore the slough, and there are two rental places at the harbor. Both provide all the needed gear, such as life vests and paddles, plus they also have splash-resistant clothing if you would like them. If you're new to kayaking, they'll offer basic instruction, as well as a rundown on the rules and regulations you'll be expected to follow while out on the water.
Sit inside. Gorgeous day. A little windy, but very warm.
Hello.
Hi there.
You guys got to kayak?
Yep. We had a double kayak.
Have you guys been kayaking before?
Yeah.
Are you from the area?
Yeah.
Veronica.
And Avi. Yeah.
Okay, so Avi, you're going to be in the back.
Okay.
Veronica, you're in the front.
You're paddling by yourself.
That's fine. I'll try not to crash into the bridge. We're going to want to duck here a little, I think.
Wow, it's like what happened to the wind?
Well, I think right now we're kind of being buffered
Shadowed,
by that.
but it's nice. I'm just
bar
saying,
over
like,
there.
got on the water very easily.
Once on the water, it won't be long until you start spotting wildlife. Oh, it's my baby! It's a mother and a baby! We'll have to do one of those pontoon tours one of these days. Besides kayaking, you can walk the footpath that surrounds the marsh or take a guided tour on a pontoon boat. These are the most efficient way to see as much of the slough as possible in one day. No matter which way you choose to experience it, during your trip through the slough, you're likely to see seals, otters, egrets, herons, cormorants, and pelicans, just to name a few. So otters almost went extinct in the early 1800s, or late 1800s, I think. and they've been protected for a long time, and here on the Central Coast their population has rebounded, and it's great. We see them all the time. But yeah, unfortunately though, otters are facing a new threat here on the Central Coast because the kelp beds are being depleted, and that's their main source of habitat. A couple years ago, something called the wasting star disease tore through the area and killed all the sea stars. And so the sea urchins thrived because starfish are one of the main predators of sea urchins. And the sea urchins are now out of control and decimating the kelp beds, putting the otters at risk again. There's Ave still in the boat. Man, there's otters all over. There's always a ton of otters every time we come out here. They're hard to film because they don't, show up very high from the water, but it's just rolling around all over. There's two out there. There was another one just here. Just everywhere. Do you want to try to cruise down that channel a little bit? Let's do it. The slough has one large main channel that most kayakers stick to. But if you're feeling more adventurous, there are also several smaller fingers and channels that split off and meander through the landscape. Just want to keep an eye on the bottom so we don't get too shallow and get stuck. We could get off, but I don't really want to have to get out and walk in this.
It would be squishy on my toes.
Wow, this is really pretty. Oh, so there is. Kind of hiding in the grasses there. It's moments like these that I'm gonna wish I had my zoom lens. Oh, I need to.
What's the general consensus of those two little smoke towers? Do people think it's a blight?
It's debated. Some people like them.
I kind of think they're romantic.
They're a landmark. People on the ocean use them to navigate by. Other people think they're ugly. They aren't used anymore.
It's a relic of a bygone era we burned coal, and that they should be torn down.
Well, for better or worse, that's part of our community for now. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Are they beautiful?
Can smokestacks be beautiful?
Well, brutalism is a concept.
Built in the 1950s and retired in 2016, the 500-foot tall stacks were a part of what was once the largest power-producing plant in the state. The site has since been converted into what is currently the largest battery energy storage system in the entire world. Look, whatever, I don't know what this is, but some kind of, irrigation, farming relic. Well, let's see what's around the corner, shall we? The main channel can often be busy and full of traffic, but these smaller back channels are quiet and peaceful. The only sound you hear besides the wind are your own, punctuated only by an occasional bird call. The water is shallow, so you naturally have to paddle at a nice, slow and leisurely pace, which makes for a more serene kayaking experience. We might just get lucky. It might connect. The paths twist and turn, and just when we thought we might have to turn around, we luckily found a way through, back out to the main channel.
So we're trying to get out, and the mouth of the channel is being walked by two different otter families.
Not allowed to get within 100 feet of them.
But we've got to get our kayak back in about half an hour from now.
So we've got to get past
And
them.
we've got some paddling to do. We're still a ways out. So we're just going to
Do the best we can.
play it as safe as possible for all parties concerned. We'll see how this transpires here. Yeah, we're making progress. They're moving and so are we.
Going that way.
Yeah.
There's a few families actually,
there's
not just...
like 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit now there, a little farther away.
What's that? It's another one?
Oh my
On the
gosh,
left?
there is. Dude, there's so many. Oh my god.
There's like 4 distinct clusters of these.
Awesome.
Yeah, beautiful.
We want to get by, Otters.
Excuse us, I know it's your home, but we're just passing through. Oh, you can hear the little babies. You doing okay, babe? Wow. It's actually kind of a treat. I wasn't expecting this.
It's really awesome.
I thought since we took this way, I'm like, well, we're not going to get to see too many sea otters.
Alright, let's try to move forward a little.
Okay. There is a shallow channel to the right. Could we pass them through that, or is it too shallow? Very, yes, big and round. Yeah, I should help out because we're getting too close. Bye, guys. Thanks for sharing your home. We be beached.
Huh?
We be beached. Well, we can back up and try and go around, I guess. Or I could get out and push. We're back out in open water. Wind is against us. So we got 15 minutes. We'll be right on time.
That was
Man,
wow.
that wind kicked my ass.
Really
Bunch of spray in the face too. Ain't a lot of water there. But we're gonna make this little turn around the bend here and head back. Out there is the ocean. That's the mouth of the harbor right there. Yep. How was it, babe?
It was fun.
It was fun. A little rigorous, but
Get out
fun.
of my wet pants.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we just got done kayaking.
And we grabbed a little bite to eat.
Here at the Sea Harvest, well-known place locally for some really good seafood.
It only cost about $40 some odd for our meal, which is pretty inexpensive considering the view.
Yeah,
We got 2 drinks.
yeah.
How's your food? Looks pretty good. Might want to try a piece of that calamari.
Yeah, locally caught, of course. It's right. Nice.
My bread bowl is gone.
We went to the kayak. We had up to 4 hours for $80 for 2 people. You might want to make a reservation though, because they can sell out, especially on the weekends.
And high winds do also interfere in the enjoyment factor.
Yeah, you definitely want to consider the wind.
And the tide.
That's true. If the tide's coming in, it can be really hard to paddle back out.
You can get in real easy, but coming back out ain't so easy.
But the slough is a great place to check out so much wildlife. We definitely recommend taking a trip through it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's actually 7 miles long.
The second largest tidal marsh in California besides the San Francisco Bay. I never knew that until today.
Right in our backyard.
Yeah, pretty awesome place. Over 300 species of birds have been documented here.
Depending upon which side of the canal you go down, you never know what you're going to see. So coming out multiple times can prove to be super enjoyable. What's your favorite kind of kayaking experience? You can let us know down in the comments if you enjoy one model of kayak over another,
Or if you like open sea versus
locations,
lakes
Yeah.
versus river.
Thanks so much for watching,
Like and subscribe.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Out here, this is hamburgers and chicken and beef.
You know we're not using that.